Calling Tesla, this is Talis speaking on the monitored and recorded line. Who do I have the pleasure of assisting today?
Yeah, first, I'd like to let you know that I'm recording the call as well.
Sure.
In Massachusetts. Okay, so just real quick, so I've had kind of an ongoing dispute with Tesla because I have a new Plaid, Model S Plaid, $140,000 car that was delivered in July, and it's been broken for about 60-ish% of the time that I've owned it. It's a lemon. Basically, I was told to hold tight and keep it in my driveway for about a month, and then they finally took it in for service at the end of November, and it's been there ever since. As I was looking at my credit card statements, that I've continued to be charged for the FSD subscription during that time, which I wasn't aware of. There's not like monthly emails or anything. And I was under the impression that, since the car is literally undrivable, unusable, that this would not be charged or that it would be refunded in some way. But apparently it is not. And I was wondering if that could be refunded.
At this point, no, right? The FSD is a subscription service for literally exactly that, to be used. You have to cancel that if you didn't want to use it. It's not something that just comes off just because you're disputing something with Tesla. Would it be able to refund it? You've been paying the subscription.
Well, I apologize. It's not that I'm disputing something with Tesla. The car is broken, right? So, yes, I paid for a subscription, but the thing that I was buying as part of the subscription, the use of FSD, wasn't delivered to me because the car was broken.
Well, yeah, but that's why you're supposed to go onto your account and, stop paying for the subscription.
Right. That I could see why you would say that if A, I remembered that was the case, and B, if my subscription date actually lined up with the times of service, but I would lose at least half a month, if not more. And C, just realistically, right, they've been stringing me along for weeks and weeks and weeks saying, yeah, we're going to get it in. Yeah, we're just waiting on the part. Yeah, it should be no problem. Yeah, we think we really fixed it this time, right? I have no way of knowing the actual completion date. It's always like 4 days away, but 4 days never comes. So realistically, how am I supposed to do this? Am I just supposed to say, I don't trust any of the estimates that Tesla gives me, so I should cancel this thing? I thought this would be automatic.
I can transfer you to service so that you can talk to them about, service going on your vehicle. But in terms of the refund for the FSD, that's just not going to happen. We don't even have a system in place for that because you're supposed to go in and cancel your subscription if you knew you were going to have the vehicle. They're not going to refund you for that. We don't have a system to refund that.
But you understand, I didn't know, right? Like, I didn't know how long it was going to be broken. It's not possible for me to know that. It's not possible for me to know how long it will take Tesla to get a part or anything like that. I can't. But
it is possible for you to go onto your account and cancel your subscription.
So you're blaming me for this? Really? My $100,000+ car has been broken for most of the time I ordered it, and you guys happen to get a credit card charge?
I'm not blaming you. I'm just telling you why they're not going to refund you for that.
Right, but you can't legally charge me for something you didn't deliver.
So I can understand things taking longer than expected as they are in the shop and that you weren't able to use those services. However, it was still in your ability to be able to cancel the subscription at any time. As stated on our website, we do not provide refunds for full self-driving subscriptions in any manner.
Right, but literally it was not delivered. And of course it renews on the 6th, and the car was supposed to be delivered around that. You see my point here. I understand what your policy is, but that doesn't mean the policy is right. You didn't deliver the product, but you still charge me for it. And it's not legal. You guys are really going to burn goodwill over $400? It's not service. That's, I don't know what that is. That's kind of sociopathic, I would think.
Unfortunately, we will not be offering a refund for the full self-driving subscription.
So you're just going to steal the money
where
from
you're coming from. These are the terms that were in place when you purchased the subscription. This is our policy. It is stated on our website, and we won't be moving from this. I'm happy to notate your feedback on your account, but there's not any refund that we will be offering for this.
But you do understand you didn't deliver it, right? Like I paid for full self-driving subscription. The subscription was not delivered because the car with the car that you delivered did not work. Yet you guys continued to charge me for it, charge me for something I literally could not use because it was broken. It's not that I didn't want to use it. I could not use it because you didn't deliver it.
If you were not able to use it, it could have been canceled. That's not something that a cancellation is not something that we initiate on our end unless we're not able to collect payment.
I mean, this, to be honest, this feels like one of those many situations with Tesla where the policy is the policy until there's enormous public pressure and you guys change the policy. But this is obviously not tenable. This is not a justifiable policy.
It is the one that we have in place, though, and we will be following it.
Wow. I really don't have words. This is crazy behavior and a crazy way to treat loyal customers. Most companies in this space, I think, would have a policy in which refunds can be issued for any reason below a certain level because that's how you keep customers. But the policy here is we got your money and we're going to keep it.
Again, this is the policy that we have in place. I understand where you're coming from, and again, if there was something more that I could do, I would absolutely do it. But unfortunately, this is our policy, and we do not move from it.
All right. Well, thanks, I guess, and I hope you have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Suck